What's up, people? It's WWEKILO 504, and I'm back here with another wrestling vid or whatever. I ain't dropped the wrestling vid in a minute because I've been busy living my real life or whatever. But I just decided to come over here and just make a vid today with a fellow wrestling fan about WrestleMania 28. So say hey, wrestling fan.
Hi.
Yeah, I mean her name's not wrestling fan or whatever, but I can't tell her. Yeah, I can't tell you guys her real name because it's some creeps out there. So basically, I'm telling you your Twitter name.
At Babyface.
It's at Babyface16 with two eyes, right? At BABII face 16. So that's her Twitter name. So that being further said, let's get farther on with this video because I gotta rush it or whatever. So, anyways, except for the Xena and Rock match and the Taker and Triple H and Shawn Michaels special referee match and the Punk and Jericho match,
That's not fair.
what match do you think is gonna be like the surprise match? Like, you might not be looking forward to it, but it's gonna be like a surprise match. You be like, you know what? That's an actual good match.
Maybe Orton versus Kane, but I don't know because I don't really want to see that one at all.
Don't nobody want to see that one at all. Everybody knows Randy Orton has sex with Vince McMahon and Triple H and Stephanie McMahon, and that's how he's able to be in every WrestleMania. I'm saying Randy Orton hasn't. I don't think Randy Orton has ever missed a WrestleMania, basically. But they found him a match, just like they found The Miz a match. And speaking of The Miz is on Team Johnny Laurinaitis. Yeah, he's on Team Johnny or Teddy or whatever Laurinaitis. Well, the same team Laurinaitis is on, basically. I mean, so in that match, I think this is just a waste of time because I think John Laurinaitis' team is gonna win the match, and because I think the Teddy Long character is just runs its course or whatever, and yeah, people are tired of Teddy Long, man. I mean, every time Teddy Long come up there, he always come out there, it's a tag team match player, and people get tired of that. You can't have that on both shows, like Raw and SmackDown tag.
You don't want Laurinaitis on both shows, so.
I mean, it's a lose-lose situation. So I mean, the only thing they can do is probably let Triple H come back, which is not gonna happen because I think Undertaker's gonna beat his ass. But they probably let Vince McMahon come back as an on-screen character. And
or they could let Stephanie come back and be a heel GM. She was the best heel GM in a while, so.
Yep.
That was good.
Yep, they could let Stephanie come back. I don't know though because they'll have Triple H and Stephanie in the storyline. But as we know, Triple H does write good storylines or whatever, and I say that in the most sarcastic way possible because Sunday is the end of the era match with Triple H and Undertaker, and guess who's special guest referee? Of course, Shawn Michaels, the Heartbreak Kid himself. Me personally, I don't think Triple H is going to win the match. I think that Shawn Michaels is going to screw Triple H. And if he doesn't screw Triple H and Triple H wins the match, I think that they're going to have to cancel the Xena and Rock match because I think they should. I'm telling you, it's going to be a riot. It's going to be crazy. Because, I mean, does he deserve to have the streak that Undertaker has? Is no. He doesn't deserve that at all. I don't
think Undertaker winning is going to do anything for the company, but people are just going to be pissed off if he loses. So
exactly, I think Triple H is, if he ends the streak, it'll show how much of a big ego he has. So I don't know. And then of course you got the best wrestling match with two of the best guys to ever touch the wrestling ring. And two of the most, storied guys out there. And I'm not talking about Xena and Rock. I'm talking about Chris Jericho and CM Punk. We're going to get to Xena and Rock in a minute. But Chris Jericho and CM Punk is looking to be one of the greatest wrestling matches ever.
Yeah. I hope Chris Jericho wins, though.
Everybody hopes Chris Jericho wins. There's rumors going around that Chris Jericho's gonna leave in the summertime in July or June. So I don't know if they're gonna let him win the title. But if he wins the title, it'll be nice. But if he leaves in the summertime, it's gonna be kind of a quick reign. So
he could probably win and just lose it at Extreme Rules or something.
yeah, basically, I think this WrestleMania is probably gonna be the passing of the torch. If Triple H's win and Punk beats Jericho and this guy beats the other guy who I'm gonna talk about, I think that there's gonna be a whole different another era in the WWE. So with all the matches being said, and I know you're saying, oh wait, there's a Divas match. Who gives a fuck about
Nobody
a Divas?
cares.
Nobody cares. Nobody even knows who the special person is in that match. I don't know what her name is, but
I don't know.
she doesn't deserve to be in there. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they could have called Snooki back for this bullshit. So
No, not. No.
I mean, at least we know who she is, though. So I mean, it's not.
They could put my guinea pig in a match. Like, forget whoever she is.
They could have put Tamina and Beth Phoenix in the match for real.
They could have, or Karma.
Where is
she?
Where is Karma? But I know you're saying it's a Divas match. Nobody cares about the Divas match. Okay. Might as well get to the elephant in the room while it's still here or whatever. It's basically the reason why we're still here. The 1 year in the making. Basically the last 4 weeks in the making.
Yeah.
Is Xena against Rock.
Finally.
Now you go ahead and you talk to them about the Xena versus Rock because I know you got strong feelings about it or whatever. So you go ahead.
I'm actually now just getting tired of the promotion. I want the match to be. It better be good, and it better be. If they screw it up, I'm gonna be pissed off.
Yeah.
They've been promoting it for too long, and it just needs to happen.
I mean, they've been promoting it for a freaking year. I mean, how long can you? They've basically been promoting it for a couple of years now.
Exactly.
Everybody wanted to see Xena and Rock for so long, and then WWE took so long to cash in on it, and they took even longer to cash in on it. But it's finally here, and it's finally upon us. And me personally, I think John Cena is gonna win the match, and I know it's gonna be a lot of Team Bring It stands out there who's gonna be on here like, oh, you love John Cena, and you probably never had a girlfriend, and and I get poutine pie every night. First off, if you're a grown ass man saying you get poutine pie, you know you got problems anyway. But you know, I think if The Rock wins, it's not.
I'm gonna be pissed off. I'm sorry. I don't like him to win.
If The Rock wins, it's not gonna do nothing for the company, and I think if Xena wins, it's gonna do a lot for him. Is anybody gonna respect him after the match? No, because people are gonna be like, "Oh, they wrote the storyline," because that's when they start caring about the storylines. Then when John Cena wins, oh, they wrote for him to win, and they wrote this in there, and this is just a storyline. It doesn't mean nothing.
Yeah.
If Xena beats The Rock, I'm gonna try to say this with the most. Just please, can you just shut up and just give him like the credit he deserves, because he really does deserve it. And I'm getting tired of boos myself, because it's for the simple fact you got somebody here who busts his ass all the time, and then you get this other guy who comes here and all he does is tell you.
He wants his pops and more followers for his Twitter.
All he wants to do is trending worldwide, which for a fact I haven't seen none of that shit he said that is trending worldwide, trending in Atlanta on my Twitter. It's not been trending in Atlanta on my Twitter. It's not trending worldwide. So I don't know where his Twitter. I don't see none of that shit WWE says it's trending either. So I don't know I don't know where they at, in Connecticut somewhere, but you know, I don't know, but
in Timbuktu.
Yeah, but me personally, I think Xena's gonna win The Rock versus Xena match. It's gonna be a lot of people mad, and it's probably gonna be a lot of people to kill themselves. So
yeah,
because go ahead.
I think Cena should win, because if they want to like capitalize on this and get more money, they should make the feud longer. Like have Cena win and then have Brock want to come back for a rematch. Like, no, that wasn't right. I should have won. Blah blah blah. Whatever. You know better than you. All his corny little '90s jokes, and then have them fight again at Survivor Series or something like.
No,
Because he's not gonna be back at the next pay-per-view, so whatever.
no, he's not gonna be back. He might not even be back the Monday after. He might not even be back 2 days from now, the Monday after WrestleMania. So you know, you guys go ahead and enjoy him and get your lotion out for the match because I know you guys really love The Rock or whatever. So you know, I mean the jokes are corny. They're 5th grade jokes and they're old jokes and I mean the thing is, you know, The Rock is just, I don't know, man. The Rock is embarrassing himself.
No, you mean Dwayne is embarrassing.
Oh yeah, Dwayne is embarrassing
Because
himself.
that's not The Rock anymore. I used to love The Rock, but now.
If you ask me, the difference between The Rock now and The Rock back then is because he's doing the wrestling thing for
His movie.
For something. Back then, he was doing it because he loved it. Now he's doing it for something. It feels like he has to do it.
Yeah.
You know, and back then he was doing it for fun. John Cena does it because he wants to do it. He doesn't do it because let's be honest. Every movie John Cena's had probably sucked. It probably would have flopped.
I liked The Marine. That's straight. That was actually a good movie.
The Tooth Fairy probably sold more than The Marine did.
No.
I don't know. We gotta check those numbers out. But the Tooth Fairy probably did sell more than The Marine, and the Game Plan probably sold more than any John Cena movie put together. And we know how much that movie sucked. So, John Cena does wrestling because he cares about it. There's a lot of stars that even if they go to a live show, they probably wouldn't even be there. Like, you know, they probably wouldn't even be there or whatever. But John Cena works every night, and I think people they get tired of him saying it, but he does. He works every night, and The Rock comes out here and he says, "Oh, I don't have to be here every night." The Rock didn't mean he was coming back like full time. Like, I mean, like, what the hell are you talking about, man?
It's mad shady.
I mean, when The Rock said he was back, the people knew what The Rock was talking about. Like, The Rock's gonna be back, like, every once in a while. Like, I'm gonna drop through. Like, I'm gonna chill sometimes, but I ain't gonna stay here. Like, like I think Cena should win the match. I think Cena deserves to win the match, and Cena should be up there with Stone Cold and The Rock and Hulk Hogan as far as great WWF superstars goes after he does win the match. Because when you think about it, WWF has all these stars and they have all these guys, and these guys are still wrestling, they're still revered. WWE World Wrestling Entertainment doesn't have that one legend, that one guy that they can say that they can say. I mean, this is their chance to get one. I mean, you can argue and say about Edge. You can argue say about Edge, but
Edge was back in the 90s too, so you can't even say that.
But I mean, he was back in the 90s, and he was part of one of the best tag teams ever. So, but I mean, he won the championship back when he was in WWE. But I mean, so you can still argue about that. So, or whatever. But with that being said, I'd like to thank you for helping me out with this video or whatever.
No problem.
I'm gonna go, guys, because my mama called me and you just seen me. I just had to tell her I was making a video, so I'm gonna have to go. So I'll see you later, and follow Babyface on Twitter. I'm just putting the speaker like this is her face, but follow Babyface on Twitter at Babyface BABII face 16. It's gonna be in the description. Like the video, dislike the video. I know some Team Bringing fans are gonna hate me and Babyface because of what we just said, but fuck you guys. So it doesn't do nothing but give me views. So you can say how fat I was. I'm gonna be like, thank for the views, you know. But with that being said, I'm out, guys. So WWE Kilo 504 and Babyface at Babyface 16. We gone. Swag.